Do you realize today is just the very first day of a long journey that's going to continue through January as we start talking football, college and pro, every single Saturday and Sunday. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Saturday video report coming up in just a moment. A money-saving discount coupon code that'll save you hundreds of dollars potentially off your purchase today. I'll explain why and how in just a moment. Plus 2 more free picks. I'm going to take a look at a couple of games that have big numbers and tell you which way to go. The first one is going to be in Austin, where the Texas Longhorns, shall we say the underachieving Texas Longhorns, are hosting the Cowboys of Wyoming. And then we're going to head to Lincoln, Nebraska for the game between the Cornhuskers and Miami of Ohio. But first, let's talk about who's hot and who's not before we get to all those. And guys, I'm going to start with me because in case you haven't noticed, today I'm going for my 10th consecutive winner. And I'm going for a winning day number 19 out of 24 overall. I've told you the last couple of days I was not going to force a play just because the college football season started. And that's what I didn't do, and instead I picked up 2 more easy baseball winners. So that puts me into position today to open the college football season with my opening game of the year, a play that I have won 10 of the last 13 years. And guys, it's another 15-dime release. And that means it's 15-dime winner number 7 in a row. For those of you that are newcomers to the site, let me just explain, unlike a lot of guys, I have a very narrow margin for my rating system, and it's always been that way. I like to keep it close so you know exactly how strong a play is when I give you the rating. So I can tell you right now, 5, 10, and 15-dime plays, okay? That's how I go in 5-dime increments. They comprise 99% of my rated releases, no matter the sport. So a 15-dime play, it's right there near the top of the rating scale, guys. One of the most powerful that I have. These are the same 15-dime plays. I'm 47 and 32 within the NFL the past 4 years. The same 15-dime plays. I'm 38 and 19 within the NBA over the past 3 seasons. Today, 15-dime winner number 7 in a row. It goes on the early card. My 9th consecutive winner overall, and winning day number 19 out of 24 overall as well. And FYI, guys, also coming up in just a moment, I'm going to go over some tips that I think are wise to pay attention to give a little bit of attention to in terms of early season action. I've got that coming up in just a moment. Guys, how about Scott Delaney today? Coming out with his 80-dime college football winner number 8 out of 10. It's Florida International and Duke. You may recall Thursday night, he cashed in with his college football opening game of the year, an 80-dime play on BYU by 24 points over Washington State. This play is college football opening game of the year, part number 2, just as strong. 80-dime college football winner, number 8 out of 10. How about Craig Davis, guys? Started the college season on Thursday night with a 50-dime winner on BYU. Today, another 50-dime play. 50-dime winner number 11 out of 14 and 15 out of 20 overall. You know Craig Davis's pedigree, guys. One of the top handicappers here at the site in football. This is the guy who last year made $10 better, $6,240 in the NFL alone. Former president of FantasyFootball.com. This is what he lives and breathes for every single year. So you might want to check out Craig Davis. Also, Chris Jordan, the winningest overall handicapper here at the site over the past, going back to 2006, okay? Almost 6 years total now. Today, 3rd biggest college football release the last 2 seasons combined. It's his 600-star winner, number 5 in a row, Northwestern and Syracuse. Twice as strong as his winner last night on Tennessee over NC State. 4-0. With 600-star college football releases last year, and they were all in bowl games. Keep in mind that he's won 9 of his last 11 600-star plays in college football, dating back the past couple of years. Dollar players have won $5 grand. $5 grand in college football the past couple of years. Following Chris's advice, they're up nearly $20,000 in all sports combined over the past 6 years. Derek Mancini, guys, today, 30-dime college football winner number 6 in a row. Miami of Florida and Boston College. As I've told you before about Derek Mancini, he's based in Miami. He leans heavily towards teams from the Sunshine State, and why not, as long as he keeps winning them. 2 things to be aware of regarding Derek Mancini. First of all, he's on a 50 and 32 run with his last 80 releases. And those plays have made a $10 better, a little over $4,400. And he's on a 49 and 29 college football run the past 2 seasons combined. So those are among the handicappers. Oh, geez, how did I forget, guys? Otherwise, I'd get a call the minute I'm done this video from Matt Rivers saying, why, you forgot me again? And I wish I could do an imitation of Matt Rivers' voice, because you see the face of Matt Rivers. He has a distinctive, shall we say, distinctive voice. Now I'll get a call no matter what. Anyway, Matt Rivers, who, as you know, the past 3 weeks, I have turned to him for the $5 Play of the Week promotion, and he has won all 3 of them. They've all been 400,000 star plays, which are his second biggest rated release. Last Saturday, I turned to him for the Charity Play of the Week, another 400,000 star play. It was a winner as well. So, you've gotten all those plays for a song and a dance. And those 400,000 star releases, he's been like money in the bank, hitting 6 of the last 7 and 17 out of the last 23. But today, he's raising the bar, his one and only 500,000 star, and this is his maximum wager, no matter a sport. One and only 500,000 star non-conference game of the year, San Diego State and Washington. Another obscure game on the late night card. But hey, guys, if he wins it, who the hell cares? That's the bottom line. Matt Rivers is also going for winning day number 9 out of 11 overall. As I always tell you, if I can tell you the good, I can tell you the bad. Yesterday, Anthony Redd came out with his 75 dime opening game of the year play. And guys, it was a big-time loser with NC State as he was looking to win that play for the 9th time in 11 years. Now, let me quickly get to a couple of your important betting trends. But first, without further ado, let me give you a money-saving discount coupon code, guys, that if you use it correctly today, could save you hundreds of dollars off your total purchase. That coupon code is 20KICKOFF, 20KICKOFF. No space between the number 20 and the word kickoff, 20KICKOFF. Now, here's the deal with this coupon. It is going to save you 20% off your total purchase price. So, for example, and listen, you don't have to use it to buy my play, okay? You can use it to buy anybody's plays here at the site, okay? So, for example, let's say you wanted Scott Delaney's 80 dime winner number, 8 out of 10 in college football. Just looking here, Scott's plays today, it cost $80. With this coupon, it then costs $64. You save $16. But the beauty of this coupon is you can mix and match, guys. You can buy multiple handicappers. For example, my big play today, my opening game of the year, of which I've won 10 of the last 13 years, my play that latest play as I look for my 10th consecutive winning play overall. My play today, you can save $15 off the purchase price. But again, the beauty of this is that you can also use this as a mix and match coupon. You could use it to buy handicappers' individual plays. You can use it to buy a handicapper's long-term package. Craig Davis, I told you what his NFL numbers are. I told you what he's been doing in football overall. Do you realize he has a Super Saver package that gets you all of his action clear through the Super Bowl on February 3rd, okay? That package, if you use this coupon, it could save you almost $280 off the total purchase. 20% off your total purchase. The only thing with this coupon, guys, and this is a key thing for you to remember, is you've got to make all your purchases at one time. You can't come in and cherry pick and say, hey, I want Chris Jordan's big play today and come back 3 hours later and want Scott Delaney's play. Doesn't work that way. You've got to put everything in your shopping cart at one time, then use that that coupon code, which again is 20KICKOFF, 20KICKOFF. Enter that when prompted, and it will save you 20% off your total purchase price, and that's how it can save you hundreds of dollars. Again, 20KICKOFF, 20KICKOFF, and as I told all you guys that have been with me all summer long, I've been doing this coupon every single Saturday for the past 4 or 5 months, and I'm going to keep doing it right through football season, because it's a great way for you to save a ton of money. And I know 80-85% of our customers are hooked into long-term packages of various handicappers. This saves you even more. Let's talk about some college football betting trends before I get to the free picks. First of all, guys, I have always believed that the way to make money is to concentrate the most where the odds makers concentrate the least. And that means you find value on the games that no one would ever consider marquee matchups. Because the big games, let's look at Clemson-Auburn, Michigan-Alabama, those games always have the sharpest numbers. Those games, don't they inevitably always come down to the last minute. I mean, did you see Michigan State, Boise State last night, right? You know what I mean, right? How the hell does Michigan State not drive that ball in from the 5-yard line with 4 cracks and get the cover for everybody last night? That's what I mean. I find the greatest value on a big card looking at the more obscure games, okay? So I stay away from the marquee matchups. I think that's a prudent thing to do. In the opening week of the season, whether it's college football or the NFL, generally you're going to see a lot of favorites coming in. Why? Because these first 2 weeks of the football season is the only time we have the advantage over the odds makers, guys, because they have no more clue than you do about how these teams should be favored. Of course, we're all out there, odds makers, handicappers, gamblers alike. We're all out there scouring the internet, looking for how teams have done during spring practice, fall practice, what the depth charts are, what the beat writers are saying about the teams, what the coaches are saying about who's going to start, who's going to get the significant playing time. But it's an even playing field. So generally, in the first 2 weeks of the season, and it's always been this way, you're going to find undervalued favorites. And that's why you'll see a greater preponderance of favorites come in the opening couple weeks. Don't be afraid of the big favorites because you're getting line value in the opening couple of weeks. When considering non-conference battles, which you have a slew of here in the first 2 to 3 weeks, ask yourself one simple question. How would Team A do in Team B's conference? And if Team A is a favorite, that's a vital question to ask yourself. How would Team A do if they were a regular member of Team B's conference? Ask yourself that question, then go back to analyzing whether the line is a good number or not. Something else, I say you got a huge card, and it's not even as big as it's going to get on most Saturdays this year. Listen, guys, you're not sure about a game? Cross it off the list. There's 30 games on the board. If 20 of them you have no opinion, forget about them. Every game is a 50-50 betting proposition. Focus in on the games that you know something about, that you like, then go and make your move. And don't overemphasize the past, guys. I love 2 things. When handicappers say, hey, so-and-so has covered 7 of the last 9 in the series. Oh, really? Are the same players for so-and-so's team still playing from 9 years ago? The other thing I absolutely just find comical is when somebody says, hey, but so-and-so has 19 starters returning from last year's squad. How about if those 19 starters were on a squad last year that went 3-8? Does it really matter? Seriously? Does it matter? At the same side of the opposite side of the spectrum, when you see a veteran team, a top 10 quality program, that they only have 7 starters back, do you realize the backups from last year are good enough to start for half the teams last year in college football? It's just one of those numbers. It's something that sounds good, but it's not necessarily relevant, okay? Now, let's talk about another factor. Teams that are looking to kick off the season by making a statement, and one of those teams, the Texas Longhorns. Listen, it has been a dry spell in Texas, and we ain't talking about the weather here, guys, the last couple of years, okay? Texas is a big 31.5, 32-point favorite at home against Wyoming. Well, they ought to win it by 44. I mean, that's the bottom line. They need to win this game by 44. Listen, Wyoming couldn't stop the run last year. Who did they lose in the bowl season to? Temple, right? Temple ran all over them. I think that's what it was. I could be wrong, but hey, look, Wyoming was ranked 115th among 122 schools last year at stopping the run. You don't think the Longhorns are going to run the ball down their throats today with Malcolm Brown and Joe Bergeron? They've got a deep ground crew there in Austin, and they finally settled on the quarterback. Gee, isn't that about time? Going with David Ash. Plus, you know, Texas has a brand new, let me just back up, and I should say, you know, Mac Brown is a guy that's looking to start everything brand new this year. I mean, he wants to erase the bitter memories of the failures of the last 2 years where the Longhorns didn't play like the Texas Longhorns are supposed to. He needs a statement game. The Longhorns need a statement game. Forget about the fact they're 4-9 against the spread the last 2 years playing at home. I say they run all over Wyoming here today. Another team that's laying a fair number of points is Nebraska. But I ask you this, why are the Cornhuskers only laying 20 points at home today against Southern Miss? Because everybody looks at Southern Miss and says, oh, this team was so good last year. Yeah. And their coach left for North Carolina, Larry Fedora. And their 4-year starting quarterback, the key to that offense, Austin Davis, well, he's gone too. So big deal that they won 12-2 last year and they beat Hawaii, beat Nevada in the Hawaii Bowl. Who cares, okay? They also lost their defensive coordinator as well. Listen, Nebraska's a veteran team. It's put up or shut up time for Taylor Martinez. He cannot complete 56% of his passes again like he did last year for Bo Pelini's squad for them to have a big season this year. They've got Rex Burkhead, who only ran for over 1,300 yards last year. Martinez is a dual-threat quarterback. Forget about the fact that Nebraska's 5-9 against the spread their last 14 home games. They should be a 26, 27-point favorite here today, but Southern Miss is getting respect from the odds makers. That's why this line is so low. Go with Nebraska and Texas. I think they're two runaway favorites that get the job done and cover today as your free picks. Good luck, guys, and I'll catch you again on Sunday.